guys, we're trying something new for this video, an intro into the intro. Today we're playing a Cerebro 2 deck, which I will be introducing right after the intro. And of course, got a little sick of playing Zabu, and we hit some big cards in our last video, and so I wanted to showcase one of them, specifically Daredevil. I thought it'd be great in the Cerebro 2 deck. Also, I got Cerebro 2 from the token shop recently, so it's another card I wanted to play with. I hope you enjoy this content. Hope you enjoy these videos. If you want to see more introductions or any other changes to the video, tell me in the comments below. I really appreciate it. But now into the intro and then the gameplay. Thanks, guys. And welcome back, everyone, to another Marvel Daily Snap video. I'm GemmachineEsq, and I'm still sick and feeling under the weather, but we are recording a video to get back to our daily uploads. I do think I'm good enough to start recording again. And so here we are playing on stream at twitch.tv/GemmachineEsq. Come hang out with us on stream every day, most of the time, 6 to 10 p.m., where we do play Marvel Snap, League of Legends, and other things. We do play Marvel Snap at least for a few hours every day to record a video. And for those watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and comment. We took a little hiatus to get healthy. We're trying to pump those numbers back up. Of course, it did hurt us a little bit, but with your help, I know we can get back to where we were and continue spreading around YouTube so more people can see these videos. So if you like these videos, please like and subscribe and comment. It's free to you, but it means a lot to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, for today's video, we are playing a Cerebro 2 deck because I did pull Cerebro in the token shop, and I used it. It was one of two cards I was willing to spend tokens on in Series 3. And of course, in our previous video where we did the Pro Bundle, we got Daredevil. Daredevil fits nicely into Cerebro 2. One, he is a 2-drop, 2 cost, so he's efficient and fits the 2-cost theme. And of course, he lets you see what your opponent is doing on turn 5, giving you a chance to Hobgoblin, or potentially Blue Marvel, or figure out how exactly you want to play it. The idea of this deck is to flood the board as much as you can with your 2-drops. That's why we run Mr. Sinister and Brood. And of course, the ongoing effect of Cerebro is give your highest power cards 2, since all of our cards are 2 strength. They all become 4. If we can Mystique them, they all become 6. If we can Blue Marvel them, even though Blue Marvel's a 3, he adds 1 to everything else, so they all become 3, making all of our cards 7 power, of course, meaning we can have 28 power in basically every single lane. That's why this is a strong deck. You can use Storm to get rid of any unfavorable locations or win a location early, and Hobgoblin is good because it's a way to put 8 power on the board with a single card, and it not to affect your side of the board, right? It doesn't disrupt your power curve. So that is the general idea. Iceman and Korg are good for early disruption. Besides that, it's a pretty standard Cerebro 2 deck. So we're going to get into game. First, let's switch over here so you guys can see. Bam. Cerebro 2. And we are at 73 cubes. We've done a little bit of playing, but mostly just to get the daily bonuses, and then we stop. So I haven't climbed too much off stream. And Slark is going to be our first opponent today. Right, Slark? We do see Miniaturized Lab. That's not terrible for us. We're going to go ahead and throw Korg into it. This deck is really susceptible to getting Scorpioned, and I don't own Luke Cage to help out. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're going to order this with Scorpion and then Blue Marvel, and the reason is next turn we can Mystique, copying Blue Marvel. Is that worth snapping? Because we haven't drawn Cerebro, I'm not going to snap, but I do feel very strong. I haven't played this deck quite enough to know its power curves yet, like when is it super strong, but right now I feel very strong. And Slark's taking a long time. He might be trying to, like, get a Professor X. It's very possible. Oh, he does throw down Brood. And he throws down a Cosmo over there. Very interesting. Because he throws Cosmo over there, I kind of have to play my Brood here. Which stinks a little bit, but it's okay. We can play Cerebro over here. It's protected by Cosmo. So he is going to copy Blue Marvel, which I like. Then we'll throw Cerebro in. And so that makes that a pretty strong lane. Ooh, Mr. Fantastic is quite good. Ironheart. So we're looking at Silver Surfer tech, almost definitely. I think I am going to send a Hobgoblin over. I think I might need it. And I'm thinking about Mr. Fantastic Cure Brood here, potentially for the win. Let's see, he can add 9 here with oh, that's absolutely a killer. But that's pretty good for me. So he can add 3, 6 here. He can add 9, and let's say I do that. That's going to add 1 power here, bringing me up to 2. He's going to add 6 power here, so that's going to make that 3. So it's actually not enough. But that should be, and then that hopefully is. We'll see. He snaps. We're going to find out. This is going to be 4. It depends what this card is.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh, it's going to be Silver Surfer, because he can't play Silver Surfer over here. Okay. And we are going to walk away with a win. I wasn't quite sure, but then I remembered he had to play Silver Surfer to the left. And the Silver Surfer to left is -1, but then +9, so it's a +8 play, but it was not going to be enough to meet my 24. And my 10 here was enough. I'm trying to figure out how these got 3 strength. Oh, they got 3 strength because of Blue Marvel and Mystique. I actually forgot about that bonus. It was always going to be enough there. So yeah, that kind of shows off the power of the deck. He got most of what he wanted from his deck. And the Hobgoblin for Disruption plus the Scorpion really won us the game there. So that's a great game 1. Let's get to game 2. 4 cubes. Not bad. Oh god, it's been so long I forgot to update my stuff. 4 cubes. Bam. Let's get to the next game. Sorry, I am still sick. Oh, it feels awful. Alright, David made it. Alright, David. And we're going to try to get up to infinite as quickly as possible, I think, this season. And that's just because... Well, ooh, that's so good for us. I'll use Iceman here. Ideally, we don't play Cerebro till turn 6. Mojo World is pretty good for us. Obviously, we have Brood. Oh, he's running Cerebro 2 too. Interesting. It's a mirror match. I'm going to throw a Storm down over here. It's not quite efficient.
Wind,
that's kind of an interesting one. Ooh. Okay. Yep. So, now we're kind of into a conundrum of how we want to play this, because we have our Cerebro, Mystique, Blue Marvel combo. We can tie them here. So it all if they play Blue Marvel, he'll replay it. If they don't, then we probably will play our Hobgoblin. And it is Blue Marvel. So because they're playing Blue Marvel, I think I'm going to play it as well. And this does not make for a very powerful left lane. But I think we're going to try it. So he played 3 cards. I think he's going to win. Oh, That's weird. So we tie. We win by much larger on the right, and it's a win. It's a win because he played Shocker. Shocker's power is 3 base power. Everything else he had is base 2. And so Shocker takes... I guess he's not playing Cerebro, but he's playing like a Cerebro deck without Cerebro. It's just like a Blue Marvel deck, which is always going to get outpowered by me. That's weird. That was a weird deck. We're going to keep it in there. David made it. I don't know about that deck, though. It's a decent game, too. Let's try to get to game 3. Welcome back, guys. We ran into a game that we just couldn't win, and then I think I misplayed at one point, and that's okay. I played a Hobgoblin when I think I should have Blue Marveled. But we ran into a location that was not quite good for us, which is Moor Island. We did get Scorpion, and we're able to use it as our advantage to actually pump one of our cards up. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good for me. I am gonna Scorpion here. And then I think I'm gonna, yeah, 100% we're getting rid of that. Okay. Just getting rid of it. I don't care for Mindscape. That was a pretty good get there. I'm gonna snap off that. I feel pretty confident for Jellybean Warlock. Yeah, and he retreats. That's a pretty good example of game. I should have snapped earlier, but I was a little scared that I wouldn't have anything to play this turn, even though the chances were good that I did, based on the curve of the deck. But Brood filling up here, then me being able to play Blue Marvel, hopefully drawing into Mystique or Cerebro would be the best, and I pretty much just win everywhere, I assume. So not a bad game, only worth 1 cube, but not terrible game 3. And we do try to get 4 games here on the channel, so we're going to try to get 1 more game for you guys. Usually we do skip to the end. I'm not going to do that because I'm actually going to be done playing after I'm done making this video. So this will be how many cubes I get for the day, but I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Hopefully this is game 4 against Azure Ace. Let's go, Mr. Ace. Ooh, okay. So if I draw into Cerebro, it's very good. If I don't, it's kind of bad. That is also quite bad. It does make my Hobgoblin a little bit better. Okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
We will throw that down. And he retreat. What? Victory. Mr. Ace, I don't understand, but I will take your cube. I guess he had nothing to play that turn, giving me a guaranteed win in the flooding. For turn 5, it's probably a Blue Marvel. Or actually, honestly, I probably try to YOLO the Hobgoblin here, because if I get the Hobgoblin here, I'm almost guaranteed to win it by playing Blue Marvel here. The following turn. Blue Marvel or pretty much anything else. So yeah, that was a pretty good win right there, and I don't know why you retreated, but that's going to be game 4, guys. I hope you liked this game. I hope you liked the 4 games we played. Honestly, Cerebro 2 is one of my favorite decks. I kind of, every time I get to Infinite or, you know, Galactic, whatever it has been over the 3 seasons I've been playing, it's one of the decks that I really enjoyed playing against, and it's one of the decks I really wanted to, which is why I think I wanted to end this video with something a little different, and that's like my idea for something that the Snap devs could do to make the game a little better, and that's, there's been a lot of discourse recently about how it's too hard to get cards, and like we just did the bundle, like, and it kind of showed off what you can do if you whale out a little bit. But really, I think Cerebro, specifically Cerebro and Patriot, should be brought down to pool 2. And that is because they unlock deck archetypes. I think Silver Surfer should eventually be moved to pool 2 as well, and eventually Zabu to pool 2 as well. I think those cards should move faster than some other cards like Black Panther, because Black Panther is just like bam stats, you know, that's all it does. It's a big old stat stick. But Cerebro, Silver Surfer, Zabu, and Silver Surfer, Patriot, Cerebro, and Zabu unlock entire archetypes. And you want people to learn the archetypes, so you should put them in pool 2. Now, Silver Surfer isn't going to be very good until you get Brood, so it's not like you're just giving people these great pool 3 decks. You're not. You still have to build up there and get pool 3, so it still is like that thrill of the chase that the devs are clearly going for Marvel Snap. But at the same time, you can still build a 3-cost deck with Silver Surfer. It may not be the best, but you're also not going against complete decks yourself when you're in pool 2 and early pool 3. So I think that should be done with Cerebro. I think that should be done with Patriot, especially Patriot. And I think even Zabu and Silver Surfer kind of fit that criteria. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me what cards you'd like to see moved up and down, or what, however, side to side, left and right, diagonally. All ways a Willy Wonka elevator can go. If you get that reference, you get me. This is GemmachineEsq. I'm signing off.